Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan.
And my name is Carter Nolan.
Yeah, welcome back. This is the newest Star Wars series that we're covering. If you haven't seen us in the past already, be sure to subscribe and check out some of our other content as well. But first, let's talk about this. We have 3 episodes of this coming out in the span of whenever we get them out. We're probably going to give it a little bit of time in between. We're hoping each can do well. We know that that's not our main base. Don't worry.
For sure.
But yeah, and we'll have live reactions, which we will timestamp after the fact. But they are there if we don't have the time to timestamp them. Be aware that they are there. We have 2 reactions for this one. Can I just get into it?
Non-spoiler?
Yeah, we'll do a quick non-spoiler. This feels like Star Wars at times. This episode 1 is a slow burn. It's a very slow burn. However, yes. I'd say the best part of episode 1 is the first 10 minutes of episode 1. The first 10 minutes give you a radically different feel to something you're not used to. And it's actually quite refreshing. However, it feels like, given this is a 12 episode story, which is actually so far the longest to date of live action TV shows that they've done.
Yeah, I was
longer than Mandalorian season 1 or 2, and longer than Obi-Wan, than Kenobi,
and Boba Fett,
and Book of Boba Fett. So obviously you can afford to have it as a slower burn, but that does mean that every now and then the story will get a little bit lost in the shuffle. Sure. I can't tell you plot A. I can't. I can tell you plot line B because it makes sense to me and it's got a very point A to point B. But plot A is kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it's kind of rummagey. Yeah.
Can I just say that's the end of the spoiler-free review? So, with that being said, spoiler warning. Okay, so let's talk about this now. I'm not gonna say I disliked episode 1. But it's a very much a reminder as to sometimes the BS setup that we need to get a story moving. There's a lot of setup.
Now, I feel like there's... Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Did he need to meet everyone in the town?
This episode was boring. I'm not going to lie. However, those first, 10 minutes, like you said, and, I think we should just cue in our first reaction here.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, is he dead?
He's not breathing. No.
Holy shit!
No. He's taking me up. No. Give me. He fell. We had a misunderstanding. I'll go instead.
So, that was the first shock to us. So, obviously, there's a fight scene. And something that Star Wars has kind of shied away from is death to an extent. Be honest. But in live action, death has not really been treated I like when little
Reva
things...
gets stabbed in the chest, completely fine.
But I like when little things sometimes get magnified to a moment where somebody has to face that fear. For example, I'll give you an example. Mandalorian Season 2, we got to see through the eyes of a stormtrooper for 1 episode. That episode was probably one of my favorites. It was when they talk about a stormtrooper PTSD. This, we get to see through the eyes of someone making a very bad decision. While, granted, it's self-defense, but then
here's the interesting
it's just
thing.
The little deaths.
You've seen that move happen so many times in Star Wars.
And they've never there, and you don't think about it.
But no, just the fight continues, and then he moves on. You never think anything of it.
You don't think about that guy.
But they focused on it, and it's that killed him. He fell, he hit his head, and then, and it's one of those things
he hit him in the throat, but yes.
I know, but, when his head hits the ground and whatnot, it's one of those things where in Star Wars, you don't think of that as killing someone, but in real life, oh yeah.
So... Also, too, let's get to the second reaction. Second reaction, just... Oh! Holy fuck! Really?
Whoa!
What? Oh my God!
Holy shit, that was
This is great!
Holy, that was cold!
Yeah, wow. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I said when they walked up, I'm like, watch them just quick drop. I didn't know we were gonna get like a, like honestly, somebody's gonna make an edit of that. That shit was cold.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Like
Well,
I
it's
absolutely
funny.
loved
you,
it.
You know what it made me think of? It's like when it's like the pouring rain, pitch dark, no sound. I'm like, this is a Zack Snyder scene.
This is
a Zack Snyder scene.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
But
you know what I mean?
let's just
So
let's,
eerie.
So
and
let's not
different.
really. Yeah, everyone else at this point has seen the rest of the episode, so I'm not gonna really go through it because it's real slow. I'm just
It's
gonna say
nothing.
a couple predictions. Well, I don't know. We haven't seen any Imperials yet, which is weird. However, that guy that is leading the investigation,
Yeah, the
I'm
sum up
calling
one.
it. He is going to be an Imperial by the end of this
Yeah.
season, or he's going to be dead. There are two, like, it has, like,
Yeah.
high
He's
ranking.
gonna figure out this
He's
was
not
a
gonna just
rebel,
have,
and he's gonna hate the
he's not gonna
rebellion.
have blue and orange. That boy's gonna be dressed in
Yes.
black or dressed in white.
Yep.
Mark my
Or gray.
words. Or gray. Like, honestly, his plotline was the easiest plotline to understand.
And it's
I
actually a little bit interesting.
yeah, like I'm just
because he's
interested in
going
how he
against
was going.
orders.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
But yeah, that
that's
was
pretty much
our
the whole episode.
That's our thoughts. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, especially if you enjoyed it. Like if you didn't enjoy it, still leave a like because we'd appreciate that and it helps. Also, if you are new here, please do subscribe. Reminder. We're like 6 subscribers away from 1.2K. We appreciate all of you. Also, leave your thoughts, comments, all your questions about this episode and what our thoughts are on this episode down below. We will talk with you all about it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
How did my father die? Like a panther.